Alright, we should be live. So, by the sounds of it, we are. Welcome, everyone. So, today we continue our adventure. We just finished up last week. We finished up the Xingji Island, and let me look at the end. Oh, that's fine. Okay, just leave that open. All right, we finished up Xingji Island last week, and today we're gonna continue on the mainland. I did look for a second, so I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go up here, and I want to get the elite skill triple chop, which is like right around the corner. And I want to use that as my elite skill for now. I'm gonna replace Furious Axe. I kind of I don't know, I've been thinking about this stuff, so today I've been like I do want to use this first, so I'm gonna put this as my one skill. I'm trying to be a little bit smarter about all of this stuff, guys. Yes. Alright, so let's get a capture signet here. Fantastic. And we're not gonna I'm not gonna get heroes, guys. I'm not gonna worry about that for now. We're doing pretty good so far by ourselves. Definitely need the healer, and I definitely need Guy. Have her, I have him. Cultist, definitely take Eve with us. And another elementalist. Alright. That's our makeup team here. Woohoo! Exciting stuff. So let me put in the signet, and then we're gonna get our elite skill because it's right around the corner from here. I really want to get that, and yeah, and then we'll continue our adventure. So far, so good. I'm having a blast playing this game again. Really am. I'm only level 17, so I still get to use my summoning stone, which you know, privilege over here. I'm one of the privileged. I hope everyone's been having a good week. Start of the week. It's Monday, so I had a good day. I was somewhat productive today. I didn't do too much stuff, but I did do some stuff. So I've been recording some more Grandia, and I've been recording another video that I want to get done. Well, yeah, we'll see if I get it done. Kind of under a time crunch here. Oh, cool! Our healer died. Oh, great. Okay, everyone is sucking. Why are you sucking so bad? Why is everyone dying? Who's even healing you? There's a monk. There's a monk that's healing you. That's who's healing you. It's the monk. Alright, well, we killed him. Let's kill the ritualist here. Oh my god, they keep dying. So bad. Who's even healing them? Like, he's the only one that heals. I don't know how he's healing himself so well. It's kind of insane, dude. Wow, can't believe I lost that many times. Alright, whatever. Maybe I should have had another warrior or something in the team. This way. He's like right here. So I have to like go over here, go around this way, and he's like right over there. So really not a long way off, which is nice because it's an AoE attack. There he is, right up there. Just gotta get through all these Jade Brotherhood people. That's okay. I have full armor thanks to everyone else last time. Look at this, guys. Alright, let's go. Let you go. Yeah. Nice. Power attack. Power attack is so strong. I want to get a good shield. Still need to get a good shield. Wait, didn't I make... Is that the one that I made in the in town? I think it is. That's okay. I guess it'll last me for now. I'm gonna go for the ritualist first, because I'm sure that ritualist is healing. Maybe has some kind of healing. I don't know. I do not know, honestly. Mesmers, mess him up. Do it. Alright, now we can just attack. And get some armor. 12 armor. 12 armor is actually pretty good for this game. It sounds horrible, like, for other games, and this game is not even that bad. Pretty good. Alright, come on. Yeah, alright. Give me that triple chop, baby. There you go. Nice. Alright, we got our elite skill. Elite axe attack. Attack foes. Attack target foe and adjacent foes. Each attack deals an extra 28 points of damage. It's not as strong as power attack, because I think power attack is like, look at that, plus 42. Like, so strong. But that's okay. Oh wait, we're missing someone in our party? Oh, because Eve isn't actually here. That's fine. I'm gonna take another warrior because, yeah, well, you know what? Itchy. Still peeling, guys. It's almost over, though. And I'm not drinking my regular energy drink because I forgot to bring it up, so... Alas, I'm not doing that. All right, so story-wise, we have to pretty much get all the students that that are coming over. We have to greet them all at the harbor, at the different points of entry that they're coming in from. Hiya. Alright. Where is he going? Oh, 9 damage? So much damage. Jesus. AoE! Yeah! Alright. Ooh, nice. Some materials. I want to look at something real quick here. Look like it's fine. All right. Okay, moving on. All right. I hate dealing with Leanne Dragon's Pearl. What is she called? Dragon's Petal. Not Pearl. She uses the Dragon's Breath or whatever it's called. And it's like, it does like a lot of damage. Power attack. Cha. Nice. That was pretty good damage. I'm just gonna attack this guy because I have a feeling that they're still gonna attack me anyways. Oh wow, I did 75 damage there? Holy crap. It's actually really good. Okay, moving on. The heroes are pretty good in factions. They're pretty decent. Alright, let's try to keep to the right because I don't want to deal with those guys up there. But we have a long trail. Such a long trail. Alright, you guys, what are you doing? Come here. Nice. Can't wait until I'm max level. Maybe I should have like, cause I'm not going for axe mastery. I'm really going for strength, right? What are some good strength elite skills? Let's look at that. Go with 1 elite warrior skills, warrior elite skills, whatever. Alright, that's annoying. I want to look at different campaigns. Oh, no. Sort it by different campaigns, please. Factions only has 1, and it's a stance. Primal Rage. Attack 33% faster and move 25% faster. Primal Rage. Thunderblade? Where's Thunderblade? Thunderblade! Wait, what? Is Thunderblade? I can't find it. I don't see it. Thunderblade? Thunderblade is not a skill. Mistake. Oh, 100 blades. Yeah, I know, 100 blades is like... But it's a sword, and I'm not using sword right now, so... Kind of stuck with triple chop for now. That's okay. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Greet everyone here. Cool, let's go. What does 100 blades do though? I didn't actually read it. It's like I've never used a warrior, so I'm not familiar. Deals stun all adjacent foes whenever you attack with a sword. Oh, for 15 seconds. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like an AoE thing. It's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I would definitely use that. Warrior's Endurance. Let's read it. I'm leaving this. Oh, okay, there we go. It's a prophecy skills. You gain 3 energy each time you hit with a melee attack. No energy and if you have more than so and so energy. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. That's really nice. So I really want to try the 7 weapon stance out. Really want to try the seven weapon stance because it seems pretty strong. I wish this would count down and tell me how many I have left in here. I've never used a warrior. I had a friend who was a really good warrior, but I never used any myself. So I was like, why not try a warrior? Right. And so far it's been pretty fun. It's very tanky, of course, and it's very it's actually decent. I mean, this weapon isn't like, this axe isn't the best, but for now, you know, I'm sure I'll get some better axes at some point. I know, so we're on our small little journey to finish factions. Factions isn't that long either, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh god, I forgot the Ampha. Go, 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 go. Power attack. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna finish factions at some point on doing these streams. So while we're getting ready for End of Dragons, you know, there's nothing better to do than to go through. Really, I missed? That's not fun. Because he had to be running around like some crazy person. He got blocked. He got blocked. Da, 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 da. I mean, luckily I don't have to finish Prophecies, because that's like the longest one to do, honestly. Like, even with like a character from a different continent, it still takes forever. It still has like the most missions and stuff you gotta do. You can skip a bunch of it, luckily, though. Oh my god, really, guys? Like, dude. Flesh golems look so cool. I wish they looked like this in the second game. It's like I know like necromancers in the second game all use like flesh golems, but I'm like, it's just not, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. It looks really derpy and dumb. Not a fan of it. Not a fan. Oh, let's open that with you. Oh yeah, I gotta do my dailies too. I've been like vanquishing a lot and stuff. I actually have a pretty decent team. I think so too, but I don't know. I mean, I made like a whole video. Really? Who's listening to music that loud? God, it's so annoying. Like, no one is impressed by your truck that's like super loud. I made like a video on like the maps and stuff, and we like, well, I did like a whole discussion on the like maps of End of Dragons and stuff, and I don't know. I just, there's like a lot of arguments for like one side, but then I also have like arguments for like the other side, because people are like, it would be really cool if it looked like like there's neon signs and everywhere and stuff, and it's more like industrialized. It's not like, you know, ancient looking anymore. But then I also think like it's based on like more traditionalist kind of culture and stuff, so they would probably leave everything the way it looks a lot. They wouldn't want to destroy a lot of the stuff. But then we also got to think there was like a civil war that they pretty much had, where they wiped out like anyone that wasn't human. So is that gonna affect them in some way? I don't know. There's a lot of different factors that go into that. And then of course there's like, it goes into like what ArenaNet is trying to do. Am I going the wrong way? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. But I can't go that way. It just leads around, right? Can I go? I think I was going the right way. Because there's no way leading that way, right? I don't think so. I'm going this way. So I just think that there's so many different factors that go into that kind of stuff. Like I said, like are because they cut themselves off. Are they cutting themselves off from advancing in technology? Does that mean that the technology hasn't really advanced because of that? I mean, that was kind of the case with, if you look at like Path of Fire and that whole area, because they kind of were cut off because of Joko, and they didn't really, and they had a civil war going on pretty much with the Sun Spears versus Joko and stuff. So they didn't really advance. There's a lot of stuff they did, yes, but technology wise, they didn't really advance that much. So is this going to be the same deal here? Or is it that the artists have like this vision of, oh no, there's some really great engineers that they had or something, and you know, they rooted out all the other non-humans, but then concentrated on like advancing their technology and their rule by just, you know, making everything. I don't know. But then we also had the plague, but then they wiped out the plague, and it's like, okay. It's like a lot of people probably died, so that probably, I don't know. Well, we're gonna see. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do with it, with all of like the Undercity, because like in my map video I talk about like how the Undercity, like it doesn't have to be a separate map anymore. It can literally be a layer underneath the actual regular map, you know. But even the Undercity has like nice places like this, you know. That's kind of cool. This reminds me of like Spirited Away or something, you know, how they live in that bathhouse, but then it's like on the other side they live, like where the water is and stuff. Kind of cool. I'm going the wrong way. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. I gotta go this way. Well, we did, you know, specifically talking about the Echowild Forest, we did see that, I just don't want to fight any of these, hold on. We did see, one of the things they just recently released was like the art of how the Echowild Forest is not stone anymore. It's actually like an actual forest, like a lot of it is very green. So that's kind of cool. Can't wait to see that. But yeah, I don't know. There's like so many different influences in there, and of course it's like, okay, they have new artists and stuff, and like what's the vision? What are they going for? What kind of story are they going for? You know, it's like I keep on talking about this too, and I made like plenty of videos on this stuff, because it's like, okay, it's supposed to be somewhat of like the deep sea dragon expansion, right? We're kind of dealing with that dragon, but then we haven't really seen it. How does that affect the whole situation? I don't know. I'm really curious to see, and I don't know where they could, there's so many different ways they could go with it that I don't want to make an assumption, because then I feel like whatever it is that I'm going to say, I'm going to be wrong either way. But I'm still really excited for it. I'm really excited to go back to Cantha and see what they have done with it and what they're trying to do with it. So it's definitely going to be good. I think it's going to, you know, and that's one thing that I feel like not a lot of, well, I can't say the artists. I mean, I feel like ArenaNet doesn't get enough credit for that, is that their maps are always amazing. I think there's been a few maps where maybe because of time crunch they didn't work out that well for them, but I think most of the time, like the map artists or whatever, they do a really good job at ArenaNet. They do so good. They really make you feel like, I don't know, just okay. Can you guys kill them just so I don't have to walk around? Oh god, there's more people coming. All right, Talon, you're dying. You're just, oh well, you're dead. Oh boy. I'm gonna die too. And I think that, in a way, like talking about Luxons and Kurziks and stuff, I think that like how in Pacifier we kind of, what we knew about the desert was that Joko like was fighting against the Sun Spears. We knew that, right? And I don't know, in my head I kind of expected like Sun Spears to have been like completely eliminated in a way, like not even be, but they were like a major point of the story, really. You know, you unite them as you kind of go along through the maps. You kind of help each of the Sun Spears out and stuff, and then you have what is his name, Hakim or whoever the Spear Marshal is, whatever his name was, and he like somewhat like even in season 4 becomes like a somewhat important character. So I think we're gonna kind of see the same thing where Kurziks and Luxons are believed to be like completely out, but they're just like a resistance group now, and they're like undercover, like they're fighting the Empire like under, you know, like as like covert operatives and stuff. I don't know, something like that. So they're still gonna play a part, because I think that Rina realizes how that was like a staple for factions, and they probably want to keep that for just for the people that played the game back in the day. You know, it's like a thing. So I think it's going to be part of the story in some way. Where we like have to go to the Luxons because they're like the seafaring people, and they lived on the Jade Sea, and we're trying to figure out like the secret about the Jade Sea, or what's inside of it, or whatever. I don't know, because the Jade Sea is not jade anymore, or maybe it is, we don't know, because the forest isn't stone anymore, but then Jade Sea is still jade. I don't know. It's very exciting, guys. We have a month. Okay, guys, we have a month and 3 days. Right? Is it June? Am I thinking correctly right now?
What the?
Hold on. I want to look at exactly.
May the gods have mercy on our souls.
There you go. When is the? Oh no, we have 2 more months. Okay, we have 2 months and 3 days until we get the big live stream. And you know, just looking at the post, and I noticed this the first time that post came out too, because it says to thank you for your no, I'm reading the wrong paragraph, but it says on July 27th, join us for a live stream event with a tidal wave of information. I mean, I don't think they could have been any more obvious.
Not yet, but we must not allow those plague beasts to spread their affliction any further.
All right, bye.
Everyone in this province will be in danger.
I feel like there was another message that I didn't get. All right, these cutscenes are terrible. I'm not even gonna watch them. Guild Wars 1 cutscenes are so bad. Gotta talk to him. Yeah, give me that XP. Do it. Oh god, didn't even level me up. How lame. Alright, someone got kicked from my group again. Who is not here now? The headmaster left, didn't he? Yeah, he did. What a douchebag. I guess I'll take Panaku. Panaku. Okay. Merchant. I like looking at the little buildings. They put like so much detail in them. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Like, they didn't have to put plants in there. Look, you can look inside the house. I don't know. Right. So we're doing this, the local quarter. I don't know if anyone's going to do the other side. Let's do it. Alright. Nope, no one's doing it. That's okay. They're all gonna follow me and they're all gonna die. I don't like this mission. Not a fan. So, do we think that if we get Tengu, they're gonna hold the swords backwards? You think that's gonna be a thing? See how Talon holds the sword? I don't think we're gonna get Tengu as playable characters. I just have a weird feeling about that, guys. Maybe it's just me being pessimistic, but I don't know. I have a weird feeling about that. You know, a lot of people have been asking for it and stuff, but I just don't think the time that they have invested with everything that's been happening with ArenaNet over the last couple of years, that they would have enough time to, I don't know, to add a character or like a class or whatever. I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. If we don't get it, then we don't get it. Because, I don't know, and I did talk about this again in one of my videos where I said, like, I just don't think that new playable race. Okay, is this ever going to open? Oh my god, stop talking. Dude, open the door, please. Like, I don't think a playable race is super viable because of literally thousands of skins that we have in game that they would have to match onto Tengu. And yes, they like use the same skeleton as Char, but we already have clipping on Char. And I don't know, man. I just don't see it happening. I just think it's too much work for them to do all that, to add all that in. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, maybe they really pulled their resources together and were like, no, we gotta get this. We want to get this. We want to make this expansion awesome. We're gonna have Tengu in there. But I don't think so. I don't know. But I would be very excited if they did that. I'd be very happy with that. I'd be very, very excited. Would I main a Tengu though? I don't know if I would. I would definitely make one, but if that was like my new character, I don't know. I mean, I think that would definitely bring back what I was talking about the other day, where you want to have people like, you know, you want to, the content that you have, you want to revitalize it every so often. Because you know, specifically ArenaNet, they like add new stuff to it and then just kind of leave the old stuff. But that would make everyone like make new characters. But then we also have like tomes of knowledge, and everyone would just have instant level 80 characters. Because God knows we have like level level, what do we have, like level 70 scrolls now or something for the birthday thing. I don't know what they're up to now. But so I don't know. If we were to get a Tengu, I personally would take my time. I wouldn't use boosts. I wouldn't use tomes of knowledge. I would just play through. Not saying I wouldn't play the expansion. I probably would play the expansion still. Like, in parallel to it, you know. Like, I would play the, expansion on stream, and then like off stream I would play like a Tengu or something. I don't know. I hope they give us like a beta weekend too. I mean, they couldn't really do that with like Path of Fire. We did get like, it wasn't like a whole weekend, but it was like a test day thing. Are they, what's happening? Are they coming, or should be coming from right over there? Yes, it is, sir. So I will tell you that Remember how we talked about the Shadow Knight? So, because I'm still trying to, I still have some time, but I started working. I finished all the concepts of all 9 of the elite specializations, and I like completely scrapped the one that I had and took what we had on stream last time. So I will put out proper credit and stuff, but I just like, I compared them. I modified it a little bit what we talked about, but I took like the whole, like most of the concept and stuff from what we talked about last stream. Look at all the people. It's like an army of people that we have here. Look at all these.
Hello. It is good of you to come.
Yeah, I don't care. Shut up. Let's do it, guys. I have an army at my disposal. Join me, friends. But yeah, so I'm starting to work on that upload. So it'll be one video, including all 9 races, because apparently that's what people like. I'm just going with what my viewers like, what my views on my YouTube videos are. And people don't like it when I make like all separate videos. So I'm gonna make one long video of 9 elite specialization speculation. Yeah, it was much better than what I had, because I compared the two and I was like, because because I don't just ask other people these questions, like I asked about like mechanic, and I asked about like the utility skills and name, and I asked myself those questions. And when I was looking at the one that I had, I was like, I'm not creating anything new. Once again, I'm trying to make the whole like ninja idea working for people, but I just can't, because none of the stuff that I'm making feels really new. And that's what really got me. Oh, Sue's dead. Jesus. Alright, let's go. Like, cha, let's do this. Yeah. Heard all of them. Okay. And what we had was like pretty good. It was actually pretty nice. So I kind of took what we had in there, and I made like a whole concept out of it, and I was pretty much close to the end. There was only a couple other things that I needed on some other specializations before I could say that I was finished on the concepts. So I have the concepts done. I just need to record it and then edit it and then make a video for it, and then it's a lot of work, guys. It's a ton of work. It takes me like, on a short video, it takes me about 10 hours of work. That's like recording, editing the recording video, then throwing them both together, then editing those like to make it fit, and then adding all the different text and all the then I gotta make a thumbnail, gotta upload it. I mean, it's like a lot of work. For a short video of like 15 minutes, it takes me like 10 hours. So this is gonna take me like probably 20 hours to make, which is okay. I mean, I'm not crying about it, because I actually enjoy making them. I really enjoy making the videos. I do. It's super fun. What did I give the warriors? So I will say, and I did mention this in the video, and this will become apparent in the video, but the elite specializations are all based, my first set was stuff that I came up with, okay? Like, my first set of elite specializations was what do I think. But then my second set that I'm making right now is what have I seen online that people have been asking for? What have people been commenting on my video and on my streams and stuff? So that's pretty much, the second set is based on what other people think, like what other people's like ideas are and stuff. So I saw everywhere that people have been asking for a staff warrior that's like a monk. And so that's what I made, but I put a twist on it. Oh, it's a staff. It's a staff. But I put a twist on it, and people aren't gonna like exactly the twist that I put on it. I don't care, because it came together really well, and it has influences from another game very heavily. You'll see that. but I thought it was like pretty cool. I was like, you know what? I like this. This is very different. Because, of course, the major thing that I look at is what do we already have for elite specializations? You know, you want to have, just like how you have in traits, you have 3 different options. And you want to do the same thing here, right? You want to have, we already have this and we already have that. So you want to have something that feels different than the 2 that you already have. So what I kind of created is a little bit different, and I think better than what I came up with originally on my videos. So, but I don't know if people are gonna like it. So, but yeah, it's staff. It's a melee. It's not a melee staff. I will say this. It's not necessarily a melee staff, but it's a staff. So. Yeah. And they came together pretty well. So, and I started recording on that today, and I still, because the way I usually do it is when I record the audio, I just have like my notes or whatever that I read as I like go along, and you know, I don't have everything written out. It's not like a script. Right. And certain elite specializations fill like certain slots of like, okay, this is what this is going for, you know, where like the Daredevil went for like close range movement based stuff, which we kind of already had, but it took it to like a new level. But then you look at the Deadeye for the Thief, and it's like, okay, this is long range, like really long range, like not movement based. It's like sitting in the ground. So what is something else that we could do? And we kind of came up with something, right? We did the Shadow Knight, which is like close range, but it's like super defensive. Okay, so that's like a whole different play style. It's like not at all how the Daredevil is, because the Daredevil is all about evasion, but we're not doing evasion. We're like right in the fray, and that's what the Shadow Knight is all about, you know, being in their face, but still having the whole like idea of the thief is kind of like an assassin, so you still kind of have that. Oh, Menlo, you dumb bitch. If you die right now, right here, I'm gonna be so angry. Someone heal him. Gotta kill the monks. I gotta focus on those. Togo, where are you, my friend? Where's Togo? Oh, he's right here. He has an assassin on his ass. Ugh, this part is the worst. This is literally the worst part. We're doing okay. But yeah, so when I record a video, I usually, like I said, I have my notes and stuff, and I like I don't always go in like one go, but it's like I do a couple of practice things, and then I'm like, okay, I know kind of what I want to say, and I go with that, and then I edit what I, you know, and I have my whole long thing that I edit then. But this one I'm gonna do in pieces, because I'm gonna do every specialization by itself, so that I can focus on like one specific person, and I don't have to like scroll through like 9 pages of notes for this stuff. So, oh, Togo and Menlo are right here. Hey Corey, how are you? Oh, I don't know. I think I would have to look through. I'm not sure. Once I do the actual video and I go through all the comments and stuff, because I will give credit to anyone that came up with stuff. I will see like who came up with what. But I will say that a lot of them weren't just like comments on my video, because there were like comments on my video, but then I would go on like Reddit and I would see exactly same suggestion, and I'm like, well, clearly people want that, because like, you know, on my random ass video someone's saying that, and then on like Reddit, which has like nothing to do with any of my videos, is saying the same thing. So it's like, okay, clearly that's what people want, you know? So I didn't really do that much today. I just kind of, I did some recording for my Grandia series. That's almost done. I'm almost through the game, guys, which is super fun. Like, we're at like a really crucial point right now in the game. And I'm like, oh yeah, baby, I forgot about all this stuff. It's so good. I'm like, yeah, I love it. I don't know if people will like the game, but I really like it. So I'm getting super invested in that, and I'm almost done with it. And then, like I said, I've been doing stuff for my new video, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I started picking up so I was watching Game Grumps, and they were playing Kingdom Hearts, so I've been picking up Kingdom Hearts again. I don't know. Oh no, well, I don't, you know, I don't know. I like giving credit where credit is due. I'm not gonna claim credit for like, hey, I came up with this. I'm gonna be like, no, this person came up with it. I took this idea and I like put like. I don't ever just take someone's idea and like, okay, I'm taking this word for word and this is mine. You know, usually I take someone's idea and I'm like, okay, how can I twist this to like make it match how my vision of how Arena works with this stuff works. So she just died right here. Did you see that? She died right there. Because she's infected. Listen, we have an army of people here. I love this. Look at all of our friends. Come hither, friends. Oh, someone else just died. Right there. Get her! She died. She has the plague. There's some, like the Guardian, for example. No one, like barely anyone commented on my Guardian video. And the comments that I did get weren't very like inspirational, and I haven't seen a lot of people suggest anything for Guardians either. I don't know. People seem in my mind, people seem very satisfied with where it is Mordecai's axe. Indeed it is. I used to run that dungeon like all the time, so I still had that axe laying around. So that's what I'm using. I don't know. It's not the best axe, but it'll do. But I think that people are so satisfied where the Guardian is right now, because like Firebrand is like used in like every game mode, and Dragon Hunter and Firebrand feel very different from each other in the way the skills work and the weapon works, and you know, the traps versus the mantras and stuff. So it's a lot different there in that perspective. And I think that's why not a lot of people are necessarily thinking about that, about like what could be the next like Guardian elite specialization. So the one that I have, I'm not super happy with, but I'm like, it's really hard coming up with one concept, and I already came up with one concept and I have to do another one, and I'm like, all right, this is too much work. But I made one, and I'm always proud of everything that I make, but just some things more proud than others. Oh god, they came out so fast. I thought there would be like dialogue before we had. I know the dialogue comes like after, but I thought there was a little bit before we started. Everyone on him! Yeah! Dude, this is crazy. This is insane. We're like, no, because I don't want to rewrite everything that I already have, so I appreciate it, I really do. But I don't want to rewrite everything, because I had to do that with the thief already, and I'm like, So I'll just keep it where it is right now. I know we can, but I don't want to do that. I'm done with it. I don't want to do it again. I have so much stuff that I wrote down. I have so many notes. I had to like rewrite the thief like 3 times, and I'm like, ugh. I just want to get it. I just want to get the video done and out with. And then we can always still speculate after the video is out. We can always do that still. I just, at this point, okay, I see all the corpses, and I'm like, are these my friends dead? But they're not. But I kind of just want to get the video out. We have like 2 months and 3 days until the stream, and that's pretty much when I mean, we all know we're gonna get the elite specializations revealed that day, so I definitely want to have that out beforehand. So I'm just my next few next couple of weeks, I'm really gonna work on that particular video and to release it. And then no, because I know myself, I'll rewrite it anyways. We could say, oh, it's just for fun, and then I'll be like, no, that's actually really good, I want to use it, and then I'm gonna use it anyways. So I'll keep all the speculation for after I'm done with the video. Ooh, no. And then we can talk about that, and then I can feel bad about not having used it or something. I don't know. Alright. Thought maybe I would get some bigger runes. Yeah. Whoa, 73. Nice. Brother Menlo, you're all by yourself. All your friends have left you. But it's fun. It's really fun, like sitting down. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun sitting down and thinking about these elite specializations specifically. So I'm always like super excited to do that. So I already made a whole video on this, and I think that people are expecting too much. First of all, I will straight up say that we will not see any more mounts. We have exhausted the sky with 2 flying mounts. They're not going to add another flying mount, I don't think. Underwater mount, they just changed skimmer to be underwater so that they have that covered. And on land, we have everything else already. You know what I mean? We have the raptor, we have the jackal, we have the skimmer for climbing up walls, which has pretty much already been replaced by the sky scale. And then we have, oh god, everyone is dying. Well, how are they all dying? You guys are sitting over there. Wow, do you guys see that? Wow, that's insane, dude. That's okay. We're almost at the end here. Yeah. Kill that warrior. Oh, good god. But yeah, in my video I talked about how, like, a faction system. So my idea was to have kind of how we have the Dragon Response missions right now. We get like a base of operations somewhere in Cantha that we can go back to, and we can build it up. Like we had the refuge, Sun's Refuge or whatever it's called, and we're also, and that same hub, like the Eye of the North, is gonna be where we go on to new missions that we're gonna take, and we're gonna have, that was my idea, was that we would have different factions we could join. And instead of giving us playable rate, like a playable race like the Tengu and stuff, they let us, as we progress through those different factions, we get to unlock like playing as a Tengu, or playing as a Skrit, or playing as whatever, and we get like a whole new set of different skills based on, like, you know, you can pick like 1 out of 3 different like Tengus or something, and you get like different skills maybe based on which one you pick or whatever. But that way they won't have to do like, oh, we're making this a playable race or something. We're making it where you can earn to use it in different missions, kind of how we had the bonus missions for Guild Wars 1, where you get the like different skills or whatever, and it's based off of like what the character is. It's the same thing. So I don't, and that's something that, like, with the mastery, as you go along with the mastery, like, you unlock different ways of like playing the character, like maybe more skills, you know, you unlock like all your utility skills as you go along, you get like more mastery or whatever. And then maybe customizable too, like as you go up with the mastery, you can have like different skins for that specific race that you're using, or this faction that you're part of or something. That was my idea, because I was thinking in my head, like, what's feasible for ArenaNet? I'm like spitting so much, that's disgusting. It's like right onto the guard here. Gross. What's feasible for ArenaNet in the way that the company itself has been, right? You got to think of like the company has been in turmoil for the last like 2-3 years now because of a third of their entire staff getting fired, as well as their two big guys leaving the company, like right in the middle of this turmoil. They have the president leave, and they have the game director leave, and it's so in a way. Well, it's not really replacing the masteries. You level up your masteries. So like, let's say these are my masteries right here. So at rank 6 for the Sentinel of the Luxons, like this is my mastery right here. I would get, at rank 6, I get a new skin for my playable Tengu character. So I want to unlock my mastery to level 6 in order to get this skin or whatever for this playable character. Like, I don't know, in my head, like I said, I kind of think about like what can ArenaNet possibly do, and I don't think that they can really add anything crazy because I don't know, it's been in that. Oh look, there's a thingy in there. You know what I mean? Improved sale value, nice. Sorry, God. Oh, this one's unidentified. I don't know. That was kind of like my thought. My thought was that it's just kind of, instead of just doing like side quests to build out your outpost, you just level up your masteries. And as you go up on the mastery thing, you can get, you know, and because they have like, for example, you look at the Path of Fire masteries and it was based on different mounts. That was your masteries. Like, okay, you can advance this mount like 3 levels or whatever, and then you have this other mount that you can advance 3 levels. So we could advance, like, oh, the weaponsmith, for example, you could advance him like 3 levels. The first level you get like the lowest tier of weapon or something, and then you get like a nicer tier, because we've seen the progression on weapon tiers and armor tiers now a lot too. And they could incorporate that as in like, okay, well, you level up this mastery to level 2 on this armor smith, and he now offers the second skin of the second set of this armor skin, you know, and then you get a third one, which is the super glowy one or super really cool looking one, and that would play into how Guild Wars 2 is based off of like fashion, you know, and that's kind of that's what people want. People want to have like the fashion wars and stuff, you know, and you would be able to unlock like more weapons and more armors as you go along. So it's not really like a mechanic, but it's more of like a reward system that they would put in for the masteries. I don't know. I mean, it's something that I came up with where I'm like, I was looking at ArenaNet, I'm like, what could they possibly do for new mechanics with the way the company is like, not in shambles, but, you know, in turmoil. Like, they have a lot of stuff going on, and I want to buy one of these. I want to have one of these. Like, I know it's cheaper to like use this, but that's only like 25. It's fine. I'm gonna just buy this. I don't want to get money right now. Yay! Can you sell? You can probably sell those for like good money right now. Yeah. Cause I'm already like completely full on mine, thanks to everyone else last week. Yeah, there you go. And that's exactly it. You know, so leveling up your mastery to full gives you like a title or something, or gives you the ability to work towards a title. For example, it could be like, okay, you're now level 5 on this mastery, so you get to take up these missions and earn reputation points towards getting a title, and it could go hand in hand with that stuff. Exactly. So that's kind of the system that I had thought up. So look at my session keys. I need 22 keys, golden keys. So I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there with the keys. Oh, I want to deposit these. Getting there with the keys. Do they have? Oh, I love how like ease 1. Do they have like? Oh, they have a superior one that works for 100. Okay, I might buy a superior one at some point. Yeah, so I don't know because I'm also thinking like, again, this expansion is gonna be for the veterans, for the Guild Wars 1 players, and what is it that they could bring back to really reel in those people they have lost over the years that want the stuff that's in Guild Wars 1? Because there's so many people that left Guild Wars 2 to come back to Guild Wars 1 because they like Guild Wars 1 more. And what is it they like about it? That's because you can earn the titles, you have these rewards that you can get and stuff, and they could kind of bring that back with that system, you know. So but I think that we also, like, I'm thinking about, like, I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? I don't even know. I don't know what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. That's why my brain has been reduced to, guys. I literally have these moments now where I like forget like what I even just said. It's literally like, it's not even like Alzheimer's, it's like dementia. It's like I'm senile. Happens to me all the time. It happened to me the other day at work and someone got like really scared. It was so funny. Cause I was like literally saying something and then I like stopped and they were like, okay, go on. And I'm like, I don't know what I said. And she was like, what do you mean you don't know? I'm like, I don't know what I was just talking about. And she's like, how do you not remember what you were? I'm like, I don't remember. Like, my brain doesn't work anymore properly, guys. It's broken. Like, sometimes it's just like, and I was telling them, my analogy was like, you know, when gears in like a clock or something, they get stuck and it's like a, you know, and they start smoking. That's what my brain feels like. It's like it's stuck. And then it like, all of a sudden goes again, but then instead of like just going normal, it goes like in a really fast burst to like catch up to where it was before, and then it like runs normal. That's what my brain feels like. It's okay. No one has to be worried about me, but I'm fine. I'm surviving the way I am. It's like I can adapt to my stupidity. Listen, as long as I know there's a problem, I can handle it. Now, when I don't know I have a problem and I think I'm fine, that's when you run into issues. See, that's when, like, because, like, when people get senile, they don't realize they get senile. You know, when old people, they don't realize that they're, like, dumb. And then that's where you run into problems. Like, you know, that's why dementia is so scary, because it's like they don't even realize what they're doing. They're like out there, they're doing something and they have no control over what they're doing and they don't even realize what's happening. And that's what's so scary. I know I have a problem, so it's all fine. It's all good. I can keep myself in check. And then maybe eventually my thought will come back to me. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know what I was talking about. We were talking about the titles and stuff, but yeah, so I don't know. The whole situation with like the mechanic, you know, because you said like underwater mechanic, but people hate underwater. Do they want to go? They even recently simplified underwater even more by, over the recent years, they have simplified underwater combat in general. Oh, my fire ant is dead. Wow, let's go save him or avenge him. But they have simplified and kind of, they first of all haven't paid attention to the underwater stuff for years. We already know this. They kind of don't want it to exist. They took the PvP map away. They in every new PvE map, they try to not have any water, and if there is water, it's completely insignificant in every way. That happened throughout season 2, throughout season 4, Path of Fire, Iceberg Saga, Like, whenever there was water, it was completely insignificant to everything around and didn't mean anything, okay? So first of all, you have that. Then you have, they went back, or they went and added the swim speed infusions so that you can move through water even faster. And that goes up to like plus 20 or something, doesn't it? It's like plus 20 on the swim speed. So that way you can move through the water even faster and can ignore even more of it, okay? And then they went and redid all of the skills for underwater, giving them a power boost to ignore even more of the underwater stuff. And then they very recently did the skimmer thing, where you can now ride your skimmer for a super high speed underwater, so you can ignore even more of it. So my whole thing is that for the last like 4 or 5 years, even longer, 6, 7 years, ArenaNet has been actively working on avoiding underwater stuff. I just don't know how they're gonna retcon that and say, okay, this next expansion, we're concentrating on water by adding a mechanic that has to do with underwater. But then also the counter argument to that, and I will always point out counter arguments to my own arguments, because that's just who I am. But the counter argument is, we're dealing with the deep sea dragon. The logo has water in it. So how exactly are we, like, how does that work out if we're ignoring the water, but then we're going underwater? So is there going to be some kind of mechanic where we can walk underwater? Design a new class to bring in the old crowd. What would you come up with, including 3? Oh god. That's a tough one. With 3 elite specs, I don't even know. Because the thing is that I would probably have come up with what ArenaNet came up with, which was the Revenant. Like, the Revenant was supposed to be the callback class to Guild Wars 1, with the energy system and stuff. Would probably, but I would just, it would be a better energy system that I would make. Based on a better energy system. Like, the energy system in Guild Wars 2 is crap, because it just doesn't work. Okay, it just doesn't work the way they do it. It moves way too fast up and down. It's way too wee, because that's how combat is in Guild Wars 2. So it's a really tough question. I don't know, because maybe I would design a design a class that has maybe works that's like a Mesmer, but it's like a Mesmer how the Guild Wars 1 Mesmer is, because I think a lot of people didn't like the way how the Guild Wars 1 Mesmer was all about tricking the enemy's mind and stuff, but not in the like visual sense where you create illusions and stuff like that. So I would probably go back to like having things like empathy and stuff like that, but we already kind of have that with like confusion as a condition, because that's pretty much what it is. You know, confusion is the like Mesmer condition, because if you use confusion, which I do on my main currently, that's pretty much like punishing enemies for attacking you, and as well as torment for standing around. So I don't know. It's really hard to, I don't know. I can't come up. I mean, you're more than welcome to like tell me what you came up with. Yeah, that's exactly it. Anti-mage, and maybe like even like interrupts, spelled at like interrupt, for example, was like a huge thing for the Guild Wars 1 Mesmer, and that's something that a Guild Wars 1, like a Guild Wars 2 Mesmer doesn't really have, because you have like things where you daze, for example, or you have to inflict a condition in order to interrupt. But there's no like spell where it's like, oh, interrupt the enemy, and if you interrupt them, it causes this and this. You know, it's like you cause daze, which in turn then interrupts. And you have like runes and sigils and stuff that do stuff on interrupting a foe. but it's not like it's not the same way, you know, so it doesn't quite work. But it's also because a lot of the, like, specifically like PvE enemies in Guild Wars 2 don't use skills necessarily. They just like auto attack a lot of times. What was that? That was like weird. Did you see? Yeah, what is that? They die and then they get like this weird, like, they get like this weird thing under them. That's really strange. So it's hard. I don't know, because they're such different games. And I think that's what people don't understand. It's like ArenaNet really tries to make a lot of mechanics work. You know, they transfer a lot of stuff from Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2. And okay, it didn't level up, but I'm almost there. But people don't realize, because it doesn't translate 1 to 1, but it's because it's a different battle system. It's a different system altogether. It works completely different. Like, Guild Wars 1 is built off of team combat, of making different things that work together, and that's how the enemies were built, as in like groups of enemies. Guild Wars 2 isn't like that. So like I said, you know, the empathy, for example, like that's like one of the like big spells that you get like right in the beginning of Guild Wars 2 or Guild Wars 1 for a Mesmer, you know. But you have that, like, if you put confusion on an enemy, it's the same thing. They get like, I mean, I get like spikes of like 23,000 damage if an enemy attacks in Guild Wars 2 based on just confusion. And that's pretty much the exact same thing. That's like perfectly translated. Or as well as they could translate it. Let's put it that way. Not perfectly translated, but as good as they could possibly make that. So without having to add hexes, because that was one of the major things they took away, was like hexes. And that was like the signature for a lot of Necromancer and Mesmers, was the hexes. And I think that's where they kind of lost a lot of the Mesmer flavor, was because they don't have hexes. I can't hex anyone. Where it's like, oh, the next attack you use fails. You know, I don't have an hex like that in Guild Wars 2, so. But yeah, it's hard to come up with a... Sorry guys, I'm just looking at my mouse. I gotta clean my mouse. I just cleaned it the other day. Oh yeah, I gotta protect the fishmonger. I gotta protect the fishmonger. It's like, and Arena gets so much crap for like, oh, you know, we want like Guild Wars 1 classes back, so they like add like the Revenant to like do the callback of, oh, here's an energy system, but then you have to make it for, because Guild Wars 2 is much more of a frantically, like, you have to press all the buttons, you know, you have to press all the buttons really fast, and you have to avoid, and you have to like dodge, and you have to like be careful of this and this, and there's rings everywhere, and you have to run around. So the energy system works at like like, it's like on crack. Like, it's the energy system is the same energy system, but it's on crack, because it like refills a lot faster and it gets depleted a lot faster. But it's because the gameplay is a lot faster. It's a lot more active. Like right here, I can just sit here and just press space and just attack a new enemy, because we have a whole team that's attacking, and I'm doing decent damage, and I'm okay, you know, whatever. So, but in Guild Wars 2, it's just like you really have to, because it's not team based, so it's all like based on you and stuff. Medium armor Kingsguard. Cantha region kept the Emperor mentality, but after share betrayal, the task was given to everyone, so just one person. Name him the commander. I have a commander spec. I already made a commander spec. Okay, so far it sounds like a guardian / warrior with like medium armor. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Lore-wise, you can't really say like it's one thing or another. So I don't know. I don't think I get enough to use this. Right? Yeah. Now we have to wander all the way down. I like to go along the. Go along the outside of it, like along this way, because I think there's like less enemies around. Yeah, I have a commander spec, which uses orders as his F skills. I actually really liked what I came up with the commander. Yeah. Nice. Alright, are we gonna kill this guy or what? What are we doing? Okay. But so how's that a callback? So how's that a to bring the old crowd back? Like, what does it? He has a sword and shield warrior with arcane magic. I mean, we're definitely not gonna get another class. I know that. I think we all know that. By the way, my warrior spec kind of, because the one thing that I always hated about warrior is that they don't have like any magic. And I get they're not supposed to really have magic, but I like an elite spec that like kind of adds magic or something. Am I going the right way? Look, it's Kokiri. I think I'm going the right way. I think I can go up this way and then like around. It's like, but I'll hear you out because I know you're not finished yet. So I don't know. I'm already questioning everything. Like I haven't even heard everything yet. I'm like, but. Alright, and then I can go to the, or I can go up here, right? There's like a path up. Paragon? Based on Paragon. So, okay, this is really funny, okay? I will implore you, because this is really funny. So, like I just said, I made an elite specialization in my first set for the warrior, which I called the commander. And that's literally kind of how the commander is. The commander is based on giving a lot of boons to their allies and stuff. By not necessarily using shouts or chants, but by using orders. So it's kind of the like same kind of concept. It's like very boon based stuff where I'm like, okay, and then this thing gives a bunch of boons and this. So, but it's like, you know, and I wanna throw a wrench into everyone's theory and ideas because that's what I like to do. I take my own stuff apart really well. Like, I take my own stuff apart, and I'm so hard on myself, and I shouldn't be that hard on other people, but I just am. So this right now, so far, just sounds like a warrior with shouts, like a shout warrior, because that's what a shout warrior is supposed to be. And I'm not saying that's how they currently work or function. But as a concept, that is what a shout warrior is supposed to be. A shout warrior is supposed to be, if you give them a sword and a shield, is supposed to support their allies pretty much and attack the enemy with like shouts and stuff. So, and we also have a war horn that kind of uses not shouts, but it's like sound based kind of stuff. So that concept is like kind of already there. So we kind of need a twist on what makes it feel different than, you know, just wearing medium armor. Because like I played in World vs. World, I did this on stream too. I played the shout. Did I do that on stream? Yes, I did. I'm pretty sure I did. This is like a few months ago. I did a shout warrior. and it was really boring because there wasn't much to it, but it was pretty decent actually. But it's like a heal warrior, you know, heal shout warrior. So, and that's what it's supposed to be. I mean and you're exactly correct. The Revenant is supposed to be that. The Revenant is supposed to be like a magic warrior. The problem is that they didn't really make it translate that well, because first of all, the Revenant doesn't really use magic in the sense of like, it's more like you said, it's a magic warrior, but not necessarily a magic. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go. Yeah, I need to not go down. But it's not like magic based, because there's no magical weapon that was an argument, because there was a comment on one of my videos where they were like, but the Revenant is all magic, and I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't use the magic. It uses like weapons to hit enemies, but it doesn't cast spells. Like, that's the type of magic I'm looking for. I mean, that to me just sounds like a shield, like a shield elite spec, like a shield, like a main hand shield. I don't know. But it wouldn't, I don't know, it wouldn't feel too different from like what we have, because it's like the Revenant uses a magical shield too, and we have magical like arcane, like an illusion type, like Chronomancer kind of thing already. Oh yeah, it's Loud Coo. Dragon magic. Well, I'm not super fond of it, because so my question then is, okay, so we have this concept, right? And I don't like it, which is fine. I don't have to like it, okay? So, and I'm not saying I'm the, you know, I'm like, oh, well, if I say it's bad, it's bad. It could be good. I don't know, you know, I'm not. But my question is, how will this attract Guild Wars 1 players? What is it that brings the people back for that? What is it about that class? Because that was what the idea was, right? Was, okay, what could we do to make them come back? Where's the oh, over there. Well, you actually get to use celestial skills. I hate to be the but actually person. I'm not that type of person, but because we're talking about like technicalities of things here, I will point out that there are celestial skills, and I do talk about the celestials as well as the dragon and what it all means too in one of my videos. Actually, I have a video on all these guys right here that I made recently, which I really like that video too. So lead spec 1 becomes the vessel. Dervish rebrands the long sword, so like a great sword. Okay. And what does it do? Because we have, and this is something that people don't understand either, we have the Dervish in Guild Wars 2. Okay? That's what people don't understand sometimes, is like, and I'm not saying you're one of those people, and I'm not saying, like, I'm not pointing anyone out, but I keep people asking, like, bring back the Dervish, back the Dervish. We have the Dervish in game, which is the Herald. Give the Herald a staff in game. I don't know. I started here and I don't know where I need to go. I'm just gonna walk around. It's fine. The Herald is based on, like, because the Dervish was all about flash enchantments and then stripping those off of you in order to make effects happen while using a scythe. And then also taking on the forms of the gods, which that was just like very like a human specific thing, which they can't do in Guild Wars 2, because we can't just deal with the human gods, because that's just too much human-y. So the thing is that they made the dervish they made into the Herald, and the Herald has the facets, and you use the facets, which is your flash enchantments. You use them and you get boons out of it, and then you strip them off of yourself by hitting that button again, so you lose your boons that you gain from it in order to do a certain effect, like attack and do, you know, and blind your foe and all the different stuff that it has on it. You know, so we already have the concept of a dervish as is in Guild Wars 2. I will point that out. People always forget about that, but that's the Guild Wars 2 equivalent of a dervish, because people still ask for dervish. So let's not go. Let's team. What are you doing? Okay, I see those guys dying really fast, really quickly. That's okay. You're gonna die and we're gonna lose because they have to go over there and fight these guys. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Magical commander class that harnesses the power of the gods and dragons. Well, the problem is, like I said, the gods is too human-centric. You don't want a class that's based on just human-centric, because the gods, we only know of human gods. We don't know, Char don't have gods, Norn have the spirits of the wild, which we already saw is like a whole different thing. You know, Asuras believe in the eternal alchemy, which is like not even an entity in some way. It's like a concept by itself. Well, I think, didn't we talk about a class that would borrow from like the Elder Dragons already? I think we've had this, I know we've had a discussion on stream about that, where we have a class that would borrow from the Elder Dragons. And I do like the idea of that, where it kind of channels, but I would see that as a I think it would be really cool elite spec for a Revenant, because they like channel the mists and heroes from the mists. So it'd be interesting to kind of have like that, but I don't know. It again has to feel unique from and I'm not trying to like downplay what people are coming up with, because I feel like I'm just being like a douchebag by doing that. So, but I like, in my mind, the concept then again comes, okay, so what skills would they have? What would be the skills? Like, would it feel too much like the Herald? Because the Herald is already based off of a dragon, of Glint specifically. So now we have based on other dragons that we're doing, but like, how are we channeling them? No, the dragons aren't from the mist, but I'm saying the concept for the Herald would work, because it's like Glint went into the mist after she died. You know what I mean? So would it be that crazy to think that maybe the like dragons in a way went into the mist as well? Because Glint was a dragon. She wasn't an elder dragon, but she was a dragon, and she was in the mist, and she helped us, you know, with like helping Arena and stuff. So you'd think that maybe the Elder Dragons in some shape or form still exist somewhere inside the mists. So, because normal dragons can become Elder Dragons, so does that stop them from going into the mists? Like, now that Arena's an Elder Dragon, she can't go back into the mists? I don't know if that's true or not. So, like, because the mists are like all encompassing, kind of like of a concept, to the point where it's like anything and everything that's made out of like magic, which is like energy, could live there or be there, or, you know, go there after they die in the material world or something. I don't know, and that particular concept of what I'm talking about, we don't have enough information about the yellow dragons per se, and we don't know enough about Mother. And I guess Ulrine herself doesn't know enough, so. But we can go back on the concept of having a warrior, so a medium armor warrior that uses dragon magic, which would fit, if you think about it. It would fit with the concept of Cantha because it's the Empire of the Dragon. So that would be kind of cool to have a class that's based off of like channeling or whatever the dragons, or like using the power of the dragons that are dead. So, you know, what's the concept there that what are the specific skills and mechanics that this class could have, for example? Ooh, okay, we're already like, oh, we have only defeated one. We're doing pretty good. That's true. It's true. We don't. That's kind of why I wanted to bring like the Shadowmancer. That's why my first concept on the elite specializations was for the thief was the Shadowmancer, to bring more magic to the medium classes. Because we just don't have enough for that. I don't think. I would like to have more. Yeah. Take my. Oh my god. Why is that? Oh, interesting. Well of wariness. Like my energy recharges so slow in there. Alright, let's go over here. So that's pretty much where the concept is coming from, creating a magical medium class. The only, I think my issue is that like we're stuck with a sword and shield, so it doesn't feel very magical. You know what I mean? Because it just feels like, I don't know, like a guardian with a shield. Like a guardian with a shield and sword doesn't feel very magical. Or even a revenant with a shield and a sword doesn't feel very magical. Even though it's like a super magic based class. And I mean, they could like have different weapons, because like, you know, you get as a class in Guild Wars 2, you get a lot of different options on a lot of different stuff, like weapon sets and stuff. So that could just be like one of the weapon sets that they could have. But I do like the concept of bringing more magic to the medium classes, because I think they need that more. I mean, we got the druid, and that's about it for like magic that was brought to the medium classes. Like engineer is all technical based anyways. They're not like, none of that is really magic at all. So oh, there's the cats here too. Aren't there the cats around? We're coming up on some of the cats. The random, like, they're just there for the atmosphere, the cats that are around. Ooh, this guy's so pretty. Oh god, get knocked down. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Oria daggers. Give them to me. I want them. No, let me out. So we're actually we're actually doing pretty well, I want to say. So one of the kitties is somewhere over here, isn't it? Kitty cats. I'm pretty sure there's 2 in this mission. Quick. We talked about the Cantha, the ritual. Yeah, I had the commander. And then the pyrotechnic, right? That was it. Yeah, I don't know. I did talk about the, because I'm thinking about the celestial skills. I did talk about the celestial stuff at some point, so. I know I did that. Okay, he died before I could grab the money. Oh no, the cats they're over there. I don't think there's a cat here anyway. Oh, I don't see it. I love how they're like sitting in the corner over there. The two of them. Man, I really hope the Celestials do play a role in Guild Wars 2 when we come back, because I think they were like such an overlooked thing. Both them and the Oracle. It's the Oracle of the Mists. There's so much crap we could learn from that guy. But I already made a video on all that, so I don't even care. I don't care. Kill them all. This guy looks really pretty though with that pink. The moon. Alright. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh god, we're almost at. Wow, time went by so fast. Holy crap. Holy crap. Time went by so fast. Oh. It's like we're getting through this campaign. Attack. Alright, the dragons are actually pretty strong because they use like lightning damage, and like lightning surge is actually pretty strong, I think. I'm peeling. It's itchy. It's oh so itchy. It's oh so itchy. Okay. Attack. Alright, I want to find the kitty cats. Where are the kitty cats? Is there one here? Isn't there one like somewhere that you can't reach it or something? I know there's like one on the left here somewhere. Oh god, okay, we're running straight in. Wow! Attack! No time to waste. Nice. I got everyone around. Oh god. Okay, none of that was working for me. None of that. Turtle. Dragon. Essence of the turtle. Die. Alright, is there one over here or something? I remember there being like one right up here, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't know. There's at least 2 in this mission that I remember. Another koi scepter. Did you even look at the koi? No, I don't like those. I remember that I'm like cockatrice staff. What does it look like? Oh, it's like a chicken head. All right. Do we? Okay, as long as I'm the only one getting knocked down, I'm okay. There's a kitty cat right there. Do you see it on the ground? I'll look at it in a second. Just have to do like Underworld at some point. I really want to do that at some point. Underworld. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's a little kitty cat right here. He's just hanging out, and you can't click on him, you can't do anything to him. And he does move around, his tail moves. Look, and he's just kind of... And then I think there's another one, like somewhere down here. Isn't there another one somewhere around here? I thought there was one in front of one of these houses or something. But there's definitely 2. I remember having found 2 at some point in my life. No, I don't see anything. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, there's a weird cliff right in the middle of the... I mean, it's all about the gameplay, you know, so... We can't fly. Right, I'm running right in and I'm defeating this guy. I don't even care. I'm dying. I'm actively dying. Yeah. Yeah, what is Losha doing here? Okay. That was fun. We got Celestial Essence here. Yay, we have ascended, guys. We are ascended. Alright, we gotta go to Tanakai Temple next, which I hate it. I hate Tanakai Temple. It was so hard to deal with. Do we have a merchant? Oh, okay, hold on a minute. So all the stuff that you just messaged did not come up on my... When did you... I'm sorry, I didn't see any of this because it didn't come up in my list. That's weird. Okay, hold on. I don't know why that didn't come up on my like multi-stream, like the comments didn't come up. That's why I didn't respond, because I didn't actually see it, so I have to read it. Hold on. It's not a tank, but also not a caster. It uses celestial magic to buff and protect, but at the same time can also use said magic to attack. Spec 1, the vessel is more offensive and traits assuming with dragon magic and is more focused on solo play. Spec 2 would take in the spear and would refocus Archimor's, founder of the Luxon. Let's hit water. And Spec C gets the wand, is based on Victor. I mean, it's all fine. And I mean, the concepts themselves aren't, they're not bad concepts, but again, it's like, how does it bring the people back? Because we were talking about, like, you know, bring the old people back. I feel like they could use those concepts, those same concepts you're mentioning, to just use them as elite specs for the classes we already have. Because you could do a Saint Victor based, like a Guardian, for example. Give him a Warhorn and make him like Saint Victor. Like base him on Saint Victor. And say that this is what the Guardian is based off of. Or you could have, you know, because we talk about the Spear of Archimorus or whatever. And you said it's the only class to use it outside of the water. So that could be like a warrior spec that uses spears and stuff. So like none of that screams to me like the need to have necessarily a new class for that. The dragon magic concept I like though, and that's something you could base a new class on, because that was like your number one is the vessel, where it's like you trade the celestial, both the celestial and the dragon magic is something you could base that off of. Like you could base a new class off of that. I will say that, because I think that does have merit. Oh, God, we're not even leveled up yet. That's so lame. Fine. Oh, whatever. How much money do I have? Okay, pretty good. So yeah, I don't know why they didn't pop up on my multi-stream thing. No, and that's fine. Yeah, they're not popping up on my multi-stream thing, and I don't know why. Yeah, okay, whatever. I do like the concepts of the dragon magic and the celestial magic. I think there's definitely something, and I hope that ArenaNet will take the opportunity to make something happen there. If it's, because, you know, creating new classes, I don't think it's something that's going to happen, and I think we all pretty much realize that, but I hope that they take it in consideration when making the elite specs. So, you mean like to unlock it? I don't know what you mean by being tied to this title system. Okay, we're dying really hard here. Hardening death. I'm killing this ritualist because I think he's the cause of all of our hatred and anger and death. And another group just joined. Oh, fantastic. The more the merrier. I guess I can be happy I didn't level up to level 20, because that way I get a Fire Emblem to help out. Alright, let's collect all these. Ooh. Shadow Arts, okay. Oh, I unlocked it. I've never unlocked one. No, I'm just thinking, like, I don't know. I feel like there was some kind of thought that he had with it. Because, again, they're not bad concepts. I would really like it if they based something off of Archimorus or Victor. I think that would be really cool, but I just don't know, because if you think about it, if they base that off of them, then it's kind of doing the same thing that a Revenant is doing, because the Revenant is channeling spirits from the mist, and it would be the same kind of concept basing it off of Archimedes or Victor, because they're, you know, dead heroes of the Luxons or whatever, and the Kurziks. So that's kind of the same concept there. And that in turn, you know, I think if we're going with having this, I think the way I would take that class that you're trying to propose is make a medium class, maybe like almost completely magic based. I would completely magic base it as the only medium class that uses magic. Okay, not exclusively, like they can still use swords and stuff, but really heavily, and then really go with the dragon magic. I think that's something that I could really see. And then you could have the base of it just uses, like, the base doesn't specialize in any one particular, like, dragon magic. Like, it kind of has aspects of all of them. But then you have, like, you can have one elite spec that's based on Zaitan, one that's based on Jormag, and then one that's based on Krakatoric or something. And make them feel really unique and based off of that, you know, where you could have, like, the elite spec for Jormag is something like where you whisper or something, or you could have, like, the claw of Jakar, and it's like the hand of Jakar comes out, and it's like a misty, like not misty, because then again it's like Revenant. So I want to avoid misty stuff. Hey everyone, is your channel so awful to look at? I don't know. I'm sorry that it is so awful to look at. I apologize. I am open to suggestions on particularly my Twitch channel, because if you're talking about my Twitch channel, I can tell you right now. Wait, what? Nobody knows. Okay, well, I just noticed it, so that's totally fine. Me too. Join the club. I am too. So I have to switch between, because apparently my oh, Dawn, as always, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know why my program isn't showing the it's not showing YouTube comments on my multi-stream chat on my thing here. So hold on, can I do a no. Please. Oh God. Well, welcome to everyone that's here anyways. Like I said, I have to switch between the two things here, so it's all popping up in chat. So I'm gonna have to, like, look at my own output thing here. I'll just do this. Oh, that's super annoying because I see everything happen on the right side of the screen now too. But I can read the names better. Okay, am I going the right way? I'm like back and forth. My head is like spinning. Yeah, I'm sorry about my channel. I don't know. If you're talking about my Twitch channel, I will say that I don't do anything on Twitch. My all my stuff is from like a year ago on there. Like all the info is from like a year ago, from like longer than that even. So that's not accurate. It's because I just do multi-platform like streaming. So stuff is like different. So you're talking about like the way the screen looks and stuff, I will apologize for that as well. The reason that is because I do multi-streaming and I want to have a spot for the chat, and yeah, so I'm sorry if that bothers you. I apologize. I try to have like a fun background that's kind of not super boring to look at, but if people don't like it, oh, there's another kitty cat. Stop that stupid talk. Kitty cat, look at him, he's so cute. Totally adorable. But yeah, so I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I'm open to negotiation. Or not negotiation. This is not up for negotiation. None of this is up for negotiation. But I will say that I'm always up for ideas and comments and suggestions. Always. Always. Does anyone know what these signs say? They're like super randomly placed here. So I don't know. But thank you for coming by anyways. I appreciate everyone that's coming by. Oh, we're going to the temple. Oh god, we gotta do the temple, guys. It's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna lose like 15 times in a row. I already know. Oh, it's weird. The window is supposed to be a little bit more fitting than what it is. But that's okay. It's because I play at like a really strange resolution of the thing. So, but I do want to get back to the discussion. But yeah, so I think the idea of having a magic-based medium class would be really nice. Like I said, we don't have that enough. And then basing it off of the dragon magic would be really cool. So to kind of have it as like a opposing force to what the Revenant is, where the Revenant channels the mists, and it's like, I don't know, they seem like opposing things, you know? Oh, thank you. It's not a good build, probably. I don't know. So the story behind this is I have never played a warrior. So when I decided to play through factions again, I decided to use a warrior that I've never really used before. So this is the result, the so far result. I will get some other skills at some point in my life, but yeah, that is what I have so far on my warrior build. I will always, like I said, I'm always up for suggestion. That's why I have that tag, you know, Backseat Gaming allowed, people, because I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, I'll let you on my secret. Okay, what happened? That was weird. We went from like 4 viewers to 8 viewers to 7 viewers back to 4 viewers. I'm like, okay. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, now I gotta talk to Menlo. Okay, let's go. Come on, Menlo. Gotta hold your hand and drag you along. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Yeah. Okay. Are you done healing now? Can you like move? Yeah, okay. Well, I kind of picked Axe because first of all, I had Mordecai's Reaver. Axe is okay. My goal is I kind of wanted to, and I don't know if there's any, I know there's like a newer skill. So I don't know if there's any like suggestions on that, but I want to use the 7 weapon stands. That's what I'm kind of working towards to use with this class. But for now, I'm kind of the reason I picked Axe is because Axe had like some decent skills when I was playing through, and I had the Axe already, like I said, and Triple Chop was really easy to get, so it was like right outside the thing. Okay, where does Menlo go? I always forget the route he takes. Yeah, 7 weapon stands looks really fun. And I made a Mesmer, and the Time Warp one isn't that great, because there's like other stuff you can use that's pretty much the same thing, so... it depends. I don't know what really works with it. I don't know if there's like... I mean, I'm open for anything. So if there's like a particular weapon that works best with it, I'm open for it. So I'm all for it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my multi-stream isn't. I don't know why it's not working. So. Yeah, from what I understand, it's an amazing skill. I read about it, and it sounds like really good. So when I decided to play through factions again, I was like, I really want to do warrior, and I want to go to the seven weapon stands like at the end, because I think you get it. Don't you get it in factions? You have to like play through factions, and it's like at the end. It's like in the palace, right? You have to like go to the palace and get it there. Or is that it? Is that because I know it's like 2 per boss? There's like, you know, they have like 2 per boss or whatever. And I think the one boss is there. I don't know. I could be wrong. I didn't research it too much. I was just like, hey, let's do some Cantha because End of Dragons is coming out soon and we want to get a refresher on Cantha. I'm thirsty. Did I already drink my water? Holy crap, I did. God damn. Any and all weapons work. There is a Warrior Elementus Conjure. 7 weapon. Oh, there's a trap here. Oh god. Oh god, we're dying. Oh god. Where's Menlo? Menlo? Oh, he's over there. Okay, he's healing. That rocks. Yeti Smash, Hammer, and my personal creation is Axe. Okay. Yes, it's fun function. So Hammer, I don't like Hammer. I will say this. I saw that there was on the, I looked on the PVX wiki, and I saw there was a build with a hammer, and I was like, I don't like hammer. I've never been a fan of hammer in games, like ever really. So, yeah. So I would definitely take the like axe warrior necro builds. Like that sounds. Oh God, Menlo, what have you done? Can't believe you've done this. That's a reference. Alright, let's hobble along, kids. Let's go. I'm not good. Like, I like simple builds. I'm like a lazy player when it comes to Guild Wars 1. Guild Wars 2, not so much, but Guild Wars 1, I'm always like, I got teammates, they got it, I'm just gonna auto attack. Which is so bad, like you shouldn't do that, but that's just me. I'm a garbage Guild Wars 1 player. Hence I've never finished Underworld. It's right there, shows you. I'm so garbage, I've never even finished Underworlds. Never even finished. Alright. Come on, Menlo. I know you're trying to heal. Trying to heal the people here. Can you not? Oh my god. So annoying. Let's fight these guys. Shaw. Attack. Oh no, here they come. Okay, well, we have to go back. Leave them. Panaku, you're dying. Conjure weapon sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. No. What time is it, guys? Oh my goodness, guys, we only have 10 more minutes left. I guess we're not doing Tanakai Temple today. We shall do this next week then. I'm just gonna probably finish up this mission. No! Don't run away from me. I love the range on triple chop. It's really actually pretty nice. So. Sorry, I was looking at my stream. For a minute. For just a quick minute. And to the person that said the thing about being gay, I didn't want to be dismissive. I'm sorry. I just don't want to make a big deal out of it because it's the internet. So, but if that was your first time saying it, I'm very proud of you. And you deserve to be happy. Because we all do. I just read it and I wanted to say that. Okay, thank you so much, Greedy Bliss. As always, so much fun with you coming in and stuff. So, yeah, and once that video is out, we can actually talk about making some extra elite specs. So that'll be really fun. We could have like a compilation of just things we're coming up with. But I really appreciate it so much. Cantha has 125 TPS with Master of Damage, I think. I can check tomorrow. I don't know what that means. I don't know what half of those words meant. Alright, Togo. We're swapping out one dude for the other dude. Let's go. I don't know what that means. What does 125 mean? Is that good? Is that bad? It's like 125 out of 1,000, so it sucks, really. I don't know. I just heard that 7 weapon stance is actually really good. Okay. Well, thank you, Danny. A pleasure as always. Oh, do you see Menlo? He's following us because he's healing the... He's so dumb. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. He's like following us. Open that up. Does Togo follow me or does he go his own way? Hey, he follows me, thank God. It's like the metrics don't mean anything to me because I don't know them. Like you could tell me that the norm is 100 and 125 would be like really good. Or you could tell me, like I said, out of 1,000 and then it's like 125 sucks. So I don't know. I don't know what to measure. I gotta get a haircut, guys. I gotta get a haircut. I'm gonna try to text my barber tomorrow. Hopefully he has some open that I can get. I'm like, Joe, I need you. Chop my hair off. Do it. Need to get. He does like a really nice fade. I just have so much hair, guys. It doesn't look like a lot. There's a lot of hair. Okay. Like it takes me a while to get that to stick. Consistent 125 damage per second is very strong. Mostly off adrenaline 2. No for warrior, not 100 blade as well. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good. That's very nice. Okay, and we're here. Master Togo, do your thing. Hurry up, old man. That's really nice. I just want a decent build that's not super hard to do. I don't like, oh, you have to press this button, you have to press this button, this button, this button, that button, and this button. Like, that's just annoying. Look, it's Shira. Why do they look different? That's what I always wondered. Like, she's like ethereal, where he's like just misty looking. Like he looks like the other envoys.
From you, just a little revenge.
Oh, God, sorry guys, I'm getting tired.
Last time we met, I beat you, Shiro. I will beat you again.
It's different this time. This time, I'm facing you.
Ooh. Damn, she's like.
You can't kill me, Shiro. I'm already dead.
I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to force you to be my ally, to fight by my side.
You'll have to catch me first.
Coward. Last time you stabbed me in the back. This time you run. I shall reserve for you a special torture. One for the weak and the honorless.
Sorry, I had my mouse like right in the middle of the screen. I hate when people do that. Okay, that works. I'm not doing Guild Wars 1 tomorrow. I do different streams every 3 days, or every one of my 3 days. So I'm doing Guild Wars 2 tomorrow. I'm doing season 2 tomorrow because we have that coming out. Look at that rat. That was like the worst looking rat ever. It didn't even have feet. That rat didn't even have feet.
The spirit of Vizu resides in this hall. It was her blade strike.
But yeah, you can definitely send me those builds anyways. I will definitely save those and stuff. So whatever. Oh, that's why. That's why. I'm like, why is my thing like that? But it's because my screen didn't do what I wanted it to. It's supposed to be this way, but it never listens to me. No one ever listens to me. It didn't work again. It fell right back. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna head out. I can't do 3-hour streams anymore. Like, yesterday killed me. I was dead after yesterday. Like, you guys don't understand. I was like, I had to like lay down for like an hour after yesterday. Oh, we're level 20, guys. Oh, it's a milestone. We made it. We made it. All right, there we go. Let's mix right. 17 seconds, 17 damage, 34 damage. That's pretty good. All right, that's cool. I will definitely look into those once we're through with I don't care about that. I don't care about any of this. Buy, sell it. I don't care. None of that was good. But I will look at those. Okay, yes. Let's deposit this. And yeah, and we'll do some season 2 tomorrow. Guild Wars 2 season 2. It's coming out tomorrow, and we're gonna get some extra achievements. So I'm gonna work on those achievements, and we can talk some more about End of Dragons and stuff. That, like, I would hate to land on that. For whatever reason, I would land on that. But yeah. So, anyways, thank you everyone so much, and I will see you tomorrow. And yes, please send me those builds and stuff, and I'll work towards getting the skills for that and stuff, and kind of figuring out how they work and stuff. And then maybe by the end, once we get through with everything, we can do some Underworld. We could do that. So, but yeah, this will be it for today, guys. I will see you all tomorrow, or for the ones that are coming tomorrow. Anyways.